Hey guys, last weekend I went home for vacation and I saw my grandpa. And the first thing he asked me when he saw me was, Brandon, what's it like dating with the COVID virus and dating up in Rexburg? There is no dating, grandpa. But I thought about how could explain to him the dating culture here at school, and a conversation we had in my American government class came to mind. I thought it was a perfect analogy to describe dating in Rexburg. So I'm going to share it with you so you can share it with your friends and your family and anyone else who thinks it's their business to know your dating life. So hear me out. Dating in Rexburg, Idaho is kind of like the US Homesteading Act of 1862. And here's why. The U.S. Homesteading Act was a government initiative to try and get people to live out in a deserted wasteland. Because back then, if you didn't claim land and have people on it, it technically wasn't yours. So the government had all this land and no one wanted it because this was the land. Understandable. What they would do is they would plot it out and they'd have races to see who could get there first. And if you could get there and you could develop it, it was yours. Now, how is this anywhere near related to dating in Rexburg? If you went on a mission, you probably had a conversation that was a little something like this. Elder, come inside. How are you, my boy? How is the work going? Oh, hello, President. I'm just great. I love serving Jesus. Ho, ho, ho. Oh, yes, that's all good and dandy. Hey, you're about ready to go home, aren't you? Yes, sirree, President. I got 2 weeks left. Now, Elder, before your mission, you had to think only about your mission. But now when you go home, you may find that girls take more interest in you than you previously thought they would. Oh, really, President? Now it may come as a shock to you, but your new duty, Elder, is to procreate and fulfill the earth, and to go forth and find marriage. Behold, the field is white, already to harvest, and lo, he that thrusteth in his sickle with his might layeth up in store that he Now, I got off my mission after having a conversation very similar to that, and my dad also encouraged me to go out there and date. So imagine me being told that there was all this land that I could go and claim. It was just free for the taking. Oh, I want to be super clear right now. When I say land free to claim, I am not referring to girls or boys free to claim. I am referring to relationships in general. Okay? Want to make that clear. Don't mix that up. So I prepped my wagon because when I got out there, I wanted to have all the stuff good. I just want to get out there and not be able to build my good house, right? I needed an axe. I needed, firewood and clothing and the essentials because I don't want to fail when I get out there. So I get out there and I crest the ridge of Rexburg in my wagon, waiting for all this land. And what do I see? For as far as the eye can see, lean-tos and shanties and tents and little houses falling apart. There's no land for me to claim. There's nothing. It's all been taken. The only land I can find is if I'm back in the woods for a piece of land that's been looked over, or if I'm waiting for someone to just give up on their land and then I'll get my shot on it, right? It's not easy. Not easy at all. So what do? What I've kind of come to the conclusion of is that I need to live out of my own wagon right now and focus on making sure my wagon is the best it can be, so that when I finally get the opportunity to settle down on a piece of land, that it's going to go well because I prepped all my stuff in advance. Be patient and happy and enjoy being out in this beautiful country and this wonderful part of the United States where there's snow and cold. I enjoy spending my time out here skiing, so I have a very good relationship with my skis. They never ever take. It's a very giving relationship, and we have a very good understanding of each other.